Hello everyone, this is Imuu and today we will be reviewing One Piece chapter 1061, Egghead, the Island of the Future. And firstly, before going into the video, I just wanted to say that I have launched my Patreon. If you join my Patreon, you could get a lot of exclusive things, but one of the most important aspects of them is that you can talk to me about spoilers. We can discuss spoilers together early, as I will never share my opinion on the spoilers online, and I will never talk about the chapter except for when it is released. So this is a private area where we can talk together. I don't think, in my opinion, anybody has had predicted that Egghead would be the next adventure for the Strawhats. I don't think this will be a long arc. I think this maybe could be a 20 to 30 chapter arc that will lead us to another arc. It's not like a main arc with a main villain. I think this arc will probably lead us to another arc, a main arc of like the Alabasta saga it had Whiskey Peak, Little Garden, Alabasta. Dressrosa had Punk Hazard, Dressrosa. And I think this is the same. And speaking of this island, and this looks to be the new base of Vegapunk, who appears at the end of the chapter as a very sexy lady, which I don't think anybody also had predicted that Vegapunk was a sexy lady. But I doubt that this is Vegapunk's original body. She could be manipulating this robot and speaking through it, or she could have placed her mind into this robot, maybe something like Sasori from Naruto, but I doubt that this is Vegapunk's original body. And even the translation say that the person who's speaking speaks like an old-timer, that he is somebody that's old. So I doubt that this is Vegapunk's original form, and could be, but maybe not, could be also a man, not a woman. Maybe he has an egghead, that's why the island's name is Egghead. I'm just putting it out there. Or it could be an old woman, we don't know. An idea just came to my head. What if this whole island is just clones of Vegapunk that all are connect to one mind, which is the original Vegapunk? As we can see on Vegapunk's chart, we could see O2. So what if there's a whole population of clones of Vegapunk that the Strawhats will meet throughout the arc? As we know, Vegapunk was working with Judge, who has perfected the cloning technique. So what if he was able to clone himself or herself into a lot of population so that he or she could work on a lot of science projects together? And that's why he is 500 years into the future. He has a lot of technology. He has the ability to work on and think on a lot of technology at the same time. But it's all connected to one person whom we might meet at the end of the arc, the big reveal of the arc. But throughout the chapter, we see a modified robot shark that attacked the Strawhats ship and was the thing that originally attacked Bonnie. And we see a giant iron robot that helped the Strawhats out, which its design is very reminiscent of the Iron Giant movie. Like, it looks very similar. It also looks really similar to the Franky Shogun. So maybe Franky took early blueprints of the Franky Shogun and designed it on his own, but he had an early design maybe of this. We also see on a nearby island, we see Tashigi and the kids from Punk Hazard that they have shrinked in size. And as you can see, Vegapunk, she actually cured them a bit, which is really nice to see. We also get introduced to some sword members, and one of them that has appeared in a cover page before, which is a very typical Oda thing to do. And as for a One Piece arc, we see that the Strawhats have already been separated. Luffy, Jinbei, Chopper, and Bonnie are in a group right now, and the rest of the Strawhats are at where Vegapunk is. The rest of the crew will be separated more as we explore more of this island, but this is very interesting. And I don't know, because of this is a Vegapunk arc, are we going to get a Franky focused arc? I wouldn't mind at all. I love Franky, and I wouldn't mind him getting his own small arc in the new one. So we could be having a situation like this happening right now. But I'm pretty sure, I'm very convinced that this is not Vegapunk's original body. Like, it has Punk and O2, so maybe he transformed him, or she transformed herself into this body. She transported her mind into this body, or she's speaking through this body, as it has an antenna coming out of its ear. So this is probably the situation that we have here. Overall, I really like this chapter, as it's an unexpected start to an arc in an island that is very unexpected, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what Oda will be doing with this arc specifically, as Vegapunk has a lot of mysteries that she could uncover. So if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, as it really helps me out a lot. And if you are interested in joining my Patreon, the link is in the description below. This is Imuu, and I will see you next time. Bye bye!